Most investors get leads, but they don't convert fast. Today's case study is all about our client Trey Durr, locking a deal in 24 hours by switching to Novation and moving faster with inbound leads. Here's how it went.
Hopefully, I mean, the two deals we got, hopefully they close. Like they Novation deal, so I kind of switched it
Yeah.
up since I'm like, we got leads coming in, like let's try to do a Novation versus just a cash buy. So we're gonna try these two. If one of those closes, then we're gonna go up another 2,000 in ad spend this upcoming month. So hopefully we can get a cash, like a actual wholesale or fix and flip deal. Because these novations be pretty tricky to actually get.
Oh
I would
yeah.
say quote unquote close. But like I said, the big thing was just trying to switch it up and get something under contract. Get some. I would say just get some momentum going here. To really let John see how things work and how a contract goes from A to Z. So I think that's
Gotcha.
kind of where we at right now.
All right, that's looking pretty good, man. Let's go for it. So you got Erica Roberts and Ben Davis.
Yeah.
So which one of those two it looks like more promising and higher ROI?
Probably Ben. I'm about to. So I just took the pictures. We signed a contract before we took pictures on either of these houses. I just wanted to get them on the contract because, like I said, momentum was big for me. Ben Davis most likely is going to be the big one. I'm about to actually, as soon as me and you get off the phone, I'm going to start work. So I'm going to look at the pictures for Ben Davis. Um, Erica Roberts, her house, we just listed it, so it goes live tomorrow. So we'll
Oh, all
see.
right.
It's probably like a $20,000 spread on that one, which is good.
Yeah,
'Cause I think we spending 4,000 a month with you all right now. So that's a 5x on return on investment for that one deal.
that's very
So
nice, man.
so as long as that closes, which I think it will, then I feel like we'll be good to go. Just got to get it closed and get it knocked out.
That's cool, man. Congratulations. So let's focus the conversation on Ben Davis's deal.
Hmm.
All right. So yeah, my brother, congratulations definitely on those on that couple of deals. Really happy about what you're accomplishing, Trey. So let me ask you, would you please give me more context about the seller's situation, Ben's situation, and what was the condition of the property?
Um, yeah, I would say Ben is actually moving. He's moving in like the next 3 weeks. So he's kind of just ready to, get out of there, to be honest. Uh, he needs to get out of. He needs the money like tomorrow. I would kind of put Ben in the situation. I don't remember. You remember the first deal that we all got with you all with the first 30 days? We just didn't close
Yeah,
it. The Sarah deal,
right.
same situation, Dan. Legit. Like he just needs the cash. And for this one, I was like, okay, he need the cash back. Let's just go. And we kind of just went and got the deal signed. So kind of that's where we're at now. Is it the condition? Like I said, I'm about to. As soon as I get off the phone with you, I'm going to look at the actual condition. I haven't had time to do that just yet. Um,
Okay.
but I'm gonna look at the condition here pretty soon, and then we'll, kind of go from there on that. But I'll send you an update today later on today about the condition. I've been told it's pretty good. Um, that's kind of basically what he told me. So once I see the pictures, we'll go from there. But I think it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's a 2019, so.
Oh,
Can't be
okay.
too
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, it can't. Yeah, I mean, even if it is bad, it can't be too bad, right?
Right, right. All
Yeah.
right. So pretty much the motivation was financial, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, good stuff, man. Now, well, this was innovation. Did it happen like hybridly over the phone and in person, or it was entirely over the phone?
It was uh entirely over the phone, but I had someone go out there and meet him. So I guess you could say it was a little hybrid. I've been
Oh,
noticing
all
another
right.
thing right now. The market is kind of shifting. A lot of these sellers really like so many wholesalers are calling sellers now. You really need to get in their face because they're
Yeah.
they're like like this guy. He was on a contract with someone else and then they didn't close. So now he's alarmed. Like, hey, like what's going on? Like, um, I got to get this figured out. And when that
Yeah.
happens, now you got to kind of like switch everything up and figure out how you're going to make sure that you win this situation now moving forward.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. All right,
Yeah.
good stuff, man. Now, was there anything out of this deal trade that you might have learned that you could apply in future deals?
Yeah, I think the big thing I learned, like, I'm not running from Novations anymore. Novations is gonna be one of our big focal points. Like, we're actually, like, I got John going through all our old leads now. We're gonna look at Novations. I feel like that's kind of the new route for us. Um,
Oh,
because I feel like it just makes more sense when you look at Novations, like they're there. The numbers can be there, but you have to really like look at it and make sure, make sure they make sense. But
yes.
just because a lead comes in and you see a seller offers, I mean, they say they want 385,000. You see, it's that it could be worth 415,000. Look, that's it's probably a $20,000 spread in there. Like, do a
Yeah.
novation. Like, don't think they won't do the novation. Just at least try. So that's kind of our new model. Just try every lead that comes in. Look at it as a novate. Look at it as a cash buy first. That's the deal we really want, right? We want to be able to fix and flip.
Yeah.
Second, look at it as a wholesale. Then third, you need to look at it as an innovation, and that's kind of where we're at right now with all our deals. I got John doing that as in a sequence. So it's really no deal that we shouldn't offer on unless they're just saying, "Hey, we're going to sell this for 445,000." And it's on the comps are 485,000, like something like that.
Right.
We probably can't get it, but we're still gonna offer on it regardless. Like I have him offering on everything. I think the key thing we've learned, just offer on every single deal, no matter what. Like the only thing they can do is say no.
Man, that makes me absolutely happy, brother, because we had this conversation in the past when you had an opportunity to improve the way that you were presenting offers, right? And now that you're telling me that you are kind of taking more the risk of presenting an offer without being afraid of rejection, that is amazing. And the fact that you're having like a backup offer, not only the cash one, it's truly amazing, and it makes me really happy, brother. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Would you please walk me through, Trey, through your sales process with these sellers? Like, what techniques or strategies do you use to build rapport and negotiate with them?
The big thing I think we've been doing is figuring out why they're motivated. That's the number one thing. I think that's something me and you talked about. A lot of them present their offers in the beginning, but the key is really figuring out why they're going to sell. Prime example, Erica Roberts, like her main reason was selling is because like she got two mortgages on the house. She just needs the capital at this point. She just wants to sell. So even when you realizing that, like though they make sense, you just have to get to the deals quicker, like and get them offered. The other thing is speed the lead. I would say, like
Oh
get them
yeah.
on the phone, send them an offer faster than anybody else. It can be a low ball offer, whatever the case may be. Send them an offer for anyone else sends them an offer. That's I'll probably say the
Yes.
number two thing in our sales process. And then number three is make sure you build trust. Talk about past deals you've done. If you need to try to do references, I'll probably say
Yes.
those are like really the key things now that I've realized over the last few months working with you all, which I think have to build right because the market just changes. When I first started doing this in 2016, I mean it was super easy to get a deal like because everyone wasn't after real estate. Now everyone's after real estate, so I feel like you got to kind of pivot right. You got to figure out
Yes.
what is going to work for these sellers now. And that's kind of what we're gonna focus on the next few months. Those three big key things to get a deal closed.
That sounds fantastic, brother. I'm truly happy for you. Now, well, how long did it take to convert this deal with Ben Davis?
24 hours. It was quick.
Oh, it was quick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
yeah.
nice, man. Now, what is the ROI projected on that one deal with Ben Davis?
I would probably say we're gonna. I mean, if you look at if I compare ROI to our ad spend, we only like I said we spending $4,000 a month. We'll probably make 35,000 on this one. So I would say
All right.
a 9x.
That
So
is
in
amazing, man.
total for this upcoming month, we could probably make 56,000 if the deals do close. Even if one of the deals closes, like I'll be happy to be honest. Like as
Yeah,
long as one closed. So we're gonna work super hard to get one of these deals closed. And if they do, then we're gonna double down on some more ad spend, right? So that's kind
perfect.
of what we're hopefully for us happens. We just gotta double down on ad spend right now. Well,
That's
on
very
getting
nice, man.
these deals closed. So, we're gonna still take out all the leads that come in, but our main focus the next 2 weeks is getting these deals sold and closed. So that's all
Oh
I'm
yeah, for
focused
sure.
on right now. To be
All
honest.
right, good stuff, man. Now, uh, could you please tell me a little bit more about like the metrics and the data that you use to evaluate the potential profitability of this deal?
Yeah, just the from. I mean, I'm looking at the cost per lead. We're doing what you all and how many leads we're actually bringing in. So now I'm going to focus
Yep.
on like how many leads are we're getting to contract. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at all of that data this week. But the big thing for me, like I said, if we're spending $4,000 in ad spend, however much amount of money I'm making, I make off one deal. That's gonna be my multiple for me. It's simple to me. It's simple math. I don't want to kind of dig into it too deep because I know if I go up on a certain amount of ad spend, I'm getting more,
Yeah,
making more money. So I'll be honest, that's kind of how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it any other, like a lot of these real estate investors, I think they're digging so deep into it. Like if I'm like even with these two deals, if I make 56,000 this month, then something's got to be going right, right? Um,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
it's not no crazy genius math on how we're actually getting these deals closed at this point. I think now, and I'll be honest, Dan, it may be just us going up in ad spend. I mean, you mentioned that before, like you spending more money in ad spend. Sometimes the deals just more deals come in, like
Oh yeah,
and the cost per lead may go down. Like I'll be honest, I think you probably went up on ad spend for me maybe what 2-3 weeks ago. We got those
yeah.
deals in the last 2 weeks. So it's like it may be ad spend like Facebook, you spending more, they just give you better leads or higher quality or more leads. You get more leads, you have a better. I mean, even while we're on this call, like hopefully one of the deals closes, but I'm kind of in my head betting that one of them is going to close. So it's like I want to go up another $1,000 just for the next 2 weeks to see like
Yeah.
how good it really goes. And then if I get another deal, then I'll probably double it to 10,000 a month. Because right now I'll be honest, I'm happy because we got those two deals. Because I know one of them is probably gonna close. Like it's a high chance one of those deals is gonna close. Um, like Ben, I would be very yeah, I'll be very confused if Ben deals didn't close. To be honest with you, Erica, since the novation on that one, like I said, is on like anywhere from probably a $10,000 to $20,000 spread, so the margins are
Yeah.
very thin. But Ben's deal, it's enough on there. Even if some a homeowner does a home inspection, I know we'll still probably get 25K, even if I come down 15,000, which
Oh
you know
wow.
you don't have to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying for that one. I kind of know we'll win on that one regardless. So it's all about right now, just like I said, getting the deal closed and finding a buyer very quick, which we're going to work on.
Sounds very good, man. Cool. Now, what do you think about our service?
Uh, Like I told you, I was using another company that does Facebook ads too, and that's why I stayed with you all. I'm even the last month I think I doubled down because I really after doing research I actually hired two other Facebook companies. Actually doing research with using you all and them as well. Um, I think I needed to up the ad spend with you all, which I did. And then number two, I think I like that you all have the callers and then you can hop on, right? Um, and then I also like the meeting with you because you hold me accountable. You help hold John accountable, the team, if you don't see something that's working. So I'll be honest, I probably say I like you all the best. And I want to keep this partnership with you all going. Like I stopped with the other Facebook ad management companies thus far because I think I just like the way you all system is set up to me. And
Yep.
and I can say that because I hired three other companies. Because at one point, look how long it's actually taking me to kind of get somewhere. So I'm like, well, get somewhere with you all. So I'm like, is it me? Is it the leads? Like, and I could probably say in the beginning, we did get some good leads come in, but we weren't really looking at novations needed. Like, can I go back,
Yeah.
you know, 4 or 5 months ago and say, hey, we could have got some novations and like we probably would have if I would have been working on novations. But novations are harder, number one, and then number two, you know, they cost a little bit more because you got to get the get an attorney to draft all these documents for you and all that good stuff. So I ain't really want to spend the
Yeah.
money to even that's $5,000 in paperwork right there to get the novation agreements. So I didn't want to do that. Number one, but now I think that we have the novations. I definitely think I can make some more money with you guys because The leads that you're sending, most of them, I'll probably say 60% of them can be novations. They can be done as novations.
Oh yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and I'm just looking at the past deals that I did do with you. Also, now I'm like, if I was doing novations, then I could have probably did make some money. But I don't even think I don't even think me and you were even talking about novations when I first started. It was all just fix and flips. But you got to be open. You got to be open to what's going to work. And how you can make more money. And I think that was another thing that I did too, is just be open and be receptive to what we can do. Um, so outside of that, I think y'all services was
Yeah,
great.
brother,
I
absolutely.
feel like I probably got frustrated at one point. You maybe got frustrated because wasn't anything coming in, but I still like the way we was able to work with each other, communicate effectively on next steps and how can we get there to actually get a deal. So I appreciate you for that too.
That's very nice,
And, and,
Trey.
and
And
the and the coaching, I like the coaching too. The coaching on like my acquisition managers, and I like my acquisition managers can go to sales training too. I love that too.
yes, you got it, man. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that you're satisfied with the service and my coaching. Definitely, you know, in the end, my goal is to help you succeeding, and as long as you succeed and get to lock in deals, that's the biggest prize for me. So I'm truly happy for you guys, and I'm pretty sure that now that you're more open with novations and maybe other exit strategies,
Mhm.
the more exit strategies, the more money you can make. It's a simple math. It's
Yeah.
just simple as that.
Yeah,
So
I think that's the big thing. It's just that's why I said the next 2 3 weeks. As long as one of these deals close, y'all got a great happy client. But now it's kind of in my realm to really find a buyer, someone that can well, yeah, I would say a buyer for the novation market because I will be honest, it's my first novation, right?
okay,
But I think it can work. Like I said, I've looked at the numbers myself, so we're gonna test it out. But even if I don't get this one, I know you all gonna send me some more leads in the next 2 weeks. So something's gonna come out of some of these. I also gotta look at like we just ramped all the leads up this 2 weeks ago too, right?
yeah.
So I want to at least give it 30 days to say, all right, we got this closed, we got this thing done. Because it's kind of hard for me to judge it off 2 weeks. But I will say, Dave, the last 2 weeks, I don't know what happened, but the leads have just, shot up too. Like they've been coming in. We've gotten so many leads. I don't think John has been able to handle it right now, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been like
it's
I kind of been helping him a lot, to be honest.
yeah,
But we have gotten a lot of leads here the last like 2 weeks. I'll
yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
I'll definitely tell
Kind
you.
kind of since the moment where we increase the ad spend, right?
Yeah. But it's
You got
weird
it,
because we
man.
only increased it by $1,000. I don't know if you all changed one of the ads or what. Because we increased it by $1,000, and it's like we've gotten a lot more leads. Like I'm telling you, it's kind of been overwhelming because I'm looking at everything, and it's like, okay, this is way more leads. And that's why I'm in my head. Like I said, I know we got 2 more weeks, but it's like I kind of want to increase it another 1,000, one more 1,000, just to
Yeah.
see. Because if I just got those two off increasing by 1,000, and what else can we do? And actually, you can do that. You can increase it one more 1,000 for the next 2 weeks, and I'll just see. You know,
You want me to do that?
yeah, increase it by another 1,000. We'll go to 5,000. I just really want to see what we're going to like.
Absolutely, brother. We can definitely do that. Now let me
Like
ask
I
you,
said, I just
Trey.
want to close one deal. If I close one deal, and I basically made all my money back, and I'll be happy. Like, and then I can kind of feel like we'll start fresh and kind of
Yeah.
can be able to go to. The big thing for me is, I think I didn't realize. Like, I'm like I spent so much money the last 6 months, but it was a great spend because I feel comfortable now with y'all process too.
Yeah, it was kind of a learning process for you, right?
Yeah. It was a learning process. So I feel comfortable, with everything now at this point. And
Yeah.
I feel good. It's like most people probably, I don't even know how much I spent, maybe probably past 30K, right? A lot of people would have been nervous about that and saying, hey, or been mad, whatever the case may be. But it's like everything is a learning process. You got to bet on yourself, number one. You need to have good partners that won't give up on you. Two, and then you need to have the willingness and the persistence to even when you want to stop, that you keep going. Like that's the only common denominator I think from a lot of people. They don't quit, they don't give up, and I think that's a testament to you all and the systems that you all have. And then that's a testament to my team too. We still were trying to figure it out together versus pointing and blaming on who needs to do what, and who hasn't done what, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's how you get better, and that's how you take it to the next level. So kudos to you all. Thanks for the help.
Awesome, brother. Kudos to you as well, for sure. Now, would you recommend our services to other real estate entrepreneurs?
Oh yeah. I would.
All right, fantastic. Now, what do you think, Trey? I mean, you have mentioned a lot of good stuff, but what do you think that you're doing that is different to other investors that is actually giving you results?
Like I said, I think like I said, you need to go meet with them sellers. Oh, so you gotta meet with the sellers. Like that's just a new thing I think now. It's so many wholesalers and investors that are locking deals up and not closing on them. So I think that's just something that we as investors got to pivot on. Like so now
Yeah,
sellers are so alarmed and not wanting to do deals because that's happening. So
that's true.
that's kind of something that's new that just has to be, I would say, done. And it has to be, yeah,
Awesome, brother.
yeah.
Now, what piece of advice would you give to other real estate investors that are just starting out looking to close their first deal?
That's a good question. I would say you have to be consistent, Dane. I think that's the big thing. You just have to be consistent.
Yeah,
There's gonna be days you want to give up, days that you don't want to, put in the work. But if you're consistent, man, it's hard to lose. I think just be consistent, show up every day, and show up on time, and put in the work, and get your KPIs. Like really put in some, get some systems put in place. And I think that's how you really, that's how you win with it. That's definitely what I would say.
most definitely, brother. Absolutely. Is there any other potential deal that you're kind of negotiating right now in your pipeline?
No.
Okay. I'm pretty sure
Just
they will
like I said,
come.
once we go up and add spend the next 2 weeks, we about to see. So I'm excited. We do that the next 2 weeks. I want us to do another six. It says call in 2 weeks. I really feel like I don't know what's going on with my leads, but right now I know they're where they need to be.
Yeah,
So now that's why I said I'd rather spend some more money, invest in it, invest back in it a little to see what we
you
get.
got it, man. All right, cool. Now, let me ask you a few things here. So, what is the property location? The Ben Davis's one.
Basically Raleigh, North Carolina. And I'm sorry, Dan, I got a 9:30. I got to get ready to jump to here.
Oh, we're
But
almost done.
yeah, it's in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh. All right,
Yeah.
good. Now, well, you told me that. Oh, by the way, it was the property listed when you received the lead.
No,
Okay.
off market.
What was the seller's asking price?
It was like I think he said 180. I got him down to 167.
167. All
Yeah, he
right.
asked for 180. Yeah. That was just me talking through it and all that.
Yeah. So the estimated revenue from that one deal will be around 35K, you told me?
Correct.
All right. That's very nice, man. So this was you said it was mainly financial motivation, right? The guy was just under the water and he needed cash quickly.
Correct.
All right, good stuff. How would you say how difficult it was to close this deal or to lock it in?
It wasn't that difficult. It was this one was pretty straightforward, I would say.
All right. And what is the projected closing date, brother?
In the next 2 weeks. That's what I said. So in the next 2 weeks we'll meet, and then I'll be happy. Just got to get close.
Yeah. All right, man. Man, again, congratulations, Trey. I'm truly happy for you guys. I'm pretty sure that what's coming on the horizon, it's more promising even.
Want results like Trey's with inbound leads that actually convert? Hesel Media helps real estate investors get motivated inbound leads and build a closing system that scales. Book your free strategy call.